Traffic.
Bill, we're watching 422 right now. A lot of construction out there, at least east and westbound between Route 23 and Trooper Road. Now, what you're looking at right now is Route 23. So you can see we do have some lane restrictions really in both directions, with one lane getting by. Obviously, no backup right now. We're not dealing with a whole lot of volume on the roads at this early hour, but definitely when it clears out of the way around the 5 o'clock hour, we'll keep you updated with that. Here's the Schuylkill Expressway. Eastbound, westbound, no problems, and 13 minutes at the most from the Blue Route to the Vine Street Expressway. Speed still into the 50s. If you take mass transit, everything's running on time or close to schedule. Tracy.
Well,
Jessica? That's right, Tracy. Route 73 over in Berlin. So right now we're looking at Route 73 right around Taunton Avenue. No problems in either direction. Not really a lot of cars out on the roads right here. If you're headed towards the Berlin Circle, no real problems. We do have some construction, though, on the Betsy Ross Bridge eastbound ramp to Richmond Street. That is going to be closed until May for some ongoing construction. Also checking in with the rest of the area bridges. No scheduled openings right now for the Tacony Palmyra or the Burlington Bristol, and no problems heading westbound into Philadelphia on the Walt or the Ben. If you take 422, we're still watching this construction right around Route 23, but it does stretch between Route 23 and Trooper Road, east and westbound until 5 o'clock this morning. Tracy. Everything's moving along nicely on 42 right now, but right now we're actually looking at 42 around the Atlantic City Expressway. So whether you're headed down south towards the shore, you'll have no problem, or northbound towards the Philadelphia area to the area bridges, you'll be okay. And I just checked in with the drive time from 55 up to the Philadelphia area to the Walt Whitman Bridge is still under a 5-minute trip so far this morning. If you're out in Warrington Township, County Line Road is dealing with some construction. It's closed between Fairmount Avenue and Park Road, and that's scheduled till April 8th. So definitely something that we're going to have to pay attention to for the next week or so. Here's 95 moving through Delaware. No problems here. You can see north or southbound from 295 to 495. Speed still into the 60s and 11-minute drive time. And I'll be back in the next 10 with another check on your morning drive. Tracy. We're watching a lot of construction, and some of it is right here on 422, right around Trooper Road. So you can actually see, when you look over into the distance, some flashing lights right here. We have a lane lost east or westbound in between Trooper Road and Route 23, and that's been ongoing construction that will continue until about 5 o'clock this morning. Also in Warrington Township, County Line Road is closed with construction between Fairmount Avenue and Park Road, and that's scheduled until April 8th. So something you want to plan into your commute for another week or so. Here's the Blue Route looking okay. We are still nice and green. A 15-minute drive time southbound from the Schuylkill to 95 with speeds into the 60s. Right now, and this is right around 24th Street. No delays or problems right now. On the westbound side, right in here, that's what's headed towards the Schuylkill Expressway. Not even really a lot of cars out there. And eastbound towards 95, no problems. So right now on the Vine, no problems getting to 95 or the Schuylkill. We do have some construction on the Betsy Ross Bridge. That's eastbound. That ramp to Richmond Street will be closed until May. So definitely something that will affect your commute if you take the Betsy Ross, or if you're used to anyway. Here's the Schuylkill Expressway. No real problems in either direction, and eastbound, westbound. The most it's going to take you is 13 minutes into Center City from the Blue Route to the Vine Street Expressway, with speeds just into the 50s, but still up there. So no problems or restrictions there as well. And when I come back in the next 10 minutes, we'll check in with mass transit. Tracy.
Jessica Boyington, how are things looking right there?
Well, we're great so far on 95, and what we're looking at right behind me is right around Cotman Avenue, one of the biggest places that we normally see delay, but in the next 2 hours or so. 95 southbound from Woodhaven Road to the Vine Street Expressway, still a 13-minute trip. You can see no problems in either direction and not a lot of cars on the roads. Same story goes for Cherry Hill, New Jersey. This is over on Route 70, right around Kings Highway. Not a lot of cars in the area, and the roads are dry, which is definitely a good thing before you head out the door. As for mass transit, we are running on time with no delays all across the board. Everything's pretty much running on or close to schedule right now. But if you are out in New Jersey, watch for some construction. There is a new construction layout on Route 50 northbound right around Route 49, and that's scheduled until July. Tracy.
Jessica, thanks. Well, a pooch from Pennsylvania